Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So it's the next day. I just posted a vlog yesterday, but then I remembered that I forgot to update you guys on something else. I think it was my 21-week ultrasound that I had, and they told me that I had a low-lying placenta. Now apparently, sorry, they scared me because she started out with, sometimes if your placenta blocks the cervix, you have to have a C-section. And what, baby? Sit down. Sit down. Watch your cartoons. Anyway, so I was terrified. But then she told me that I have a low-lying placenta, which means that the cervix is like right here, and then the placenta is like next to it. So it's not covering it, but it's next to it. And she said it could cause some issues, but not a whole lot, I guess. She said that I can still have a natural delivery, and that they'll just have to monitor me closely during delivery. But she said in most cases, the placenta, she said like a balloon, if you put a dot on a balloon and then you blow it up, it grows up with the balloon. So she said the uterus is just like that. So she's hoping that since my cervix is just next, or not my cervix, that my placenta is just next to my cervix. However, I don't know how to put this, but since it's just next to my cervix, that it should just grow up towards the top of the cervix, which is where the placenta normally attaches. So it should grow up with my uterus as my uterus grows, because like I said at the time, it was only my 21-week ultrasound, so she said that by 28 weeks, she said in most cases it just grows up towards the top as my uterus grows. So that is what I am hoping for. Even though she did say that, you know, I can still deliver naturally even if it doesn't move. It's scary being told that, you know, you have to be monitored during labor if it doesn't. It's just kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. But, well, what else? Oh, and I did ask her, because I did my own research on YouTube and looked for people who had low-lying placentas, and some of them said, you know, if it moves back down or whatever. My doctor says that the placenta is attached. It attaches to your uterus, which is when, you know, you conceive and the egg goes into your uterus and it implants. It's implanted in. It won't grow downwards. It'll grow up with your uterus if it moves. So, like, if you have a low-lying placenta and it's just next to your cervix, the chances of it growing back down over your cervix is very, very slim. She told me that because I was very concerned, because I was like, well, it won't move over my cervix, will it? And she was like, no. The placenta does not grow downwards, it grows up. So she's like, it does not move over your cervix. If it's not over your cervix right now, it's not going to move downwards. What, baby? Hi, baby. But yeah, so that really reassured me, because I mean, a lot of the videos that I researched, they had, you know, good news, and by the time they had their 28-week ultrasound, it did move. But some of them were just, they confused me, because some of them were like, well, they're like, if my uterus moves down, or not my uterus, if my placenta grows back towards my cervix and covers it, then I'll have to have a C-section, and that scared me. So Aubrey, baby, I'm trying to film this. So yeah, that, I don't know if this helps anyone else, but my doctor told me that your placenta will not grow downwards. It will only grow with your uterus, so it'll grow upwards, not downwards. So if anyone else out there has a low-lying placenta, or just found out that they have a low-lying placenta, try not to worry about it growing back, like, not back, growing over your uterus. If it, guys, I can't talk, growing over your cervix. Because if it didn't attach over your cervix, it's not going to grow back down and cover it. It's just going, the only place it can go is up. So I really hope that this helps someone else, because like I said, a lot of other videos that I researched kind of confused me. So that's why I decided to ask my doctor for myself, because I was really worried. And she also said that if you have placenta previa, which is where the placenta is attached over your cervix, that you have to be very careful, you know, having sex, because it could cause bleeding. And she said the placenta, how do you say this, pushes out a liter of blood every hour or minute or whatever she said. I can't remember. So that's a lot of blood, and it could cause a lot of issues if it's irritated. So that's something else. I mean, even though I don't have placenta previa, that's something else that she told me. She even told me, even though I don't have that, she told me to be very careful while doing that, because you just don't want to cause any more issues. But so yeah, that is something that I really have been meaning to tell you, and I just was laying in bed last night and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to put that in my 24-week update, pregnancy update, because that was very important. So yeah, I decided to wake up this morning and film this video first thing so that I did not forget, because that was something important that I really needed to tell you. So yeah, I have, and also something else that I forgot to mention, I am very scatterbrained lately, and I guess I should start writing things down before I start filming, so I know what I'm going to talk about, or so I don't forget, because I forget a lot of vital things sometimes. And anyway, so my glucose screening is on May 28th at like 8 something in the morning. So I'll have that. If you guys want me to film that, I'll probably try to get some clips of that. So I have my glucose screening on the 28th, and I think I have the 28-week ultrasound, which to check to see if my placenta grew upward. I can't remember. I think that one's on like June 6th, I think. I can't remember. But apparently most people don't get ultrasounds after their 21-week ultrasound. So it'll be interesting to see how much she's grown, and just hope for the best. I hope that my placenta does move upward with my uterus, because I just don't want to be high risk during labor, because that stresses me out. I just want to have a regular labor, which with this one, I was only in labor with her for an hour and a half. She came very, very quickly, which I did not expect, and my OB kept telling me, you know, you're at 2 centimeters and you're already 70% effaced. She's like, when you go into labor, she's like, you better hope that you can get to the hospital, because you're gonna go fast. And boy, was she right. I was only in labor with her for an hour and a half, and she came very quickly. So for this third baby, I am very nervous, because I don't want to have this baby in the car. I don't want to do that. No, we don't. No, we don't. So, but I think that that's all from this video. I just definitely needed to tell you guys that, and I totally forgot. So yeah, that's what's going on with my placenta, and those are the 2 appointments that I have coming up that I'll share with you guys. And I will definitely be sharing the 28-week ultrasound, so you guys can find out whether my placenta moved or if it's just stayed in place. And the glucose screening. I barely passed with her, so hopefully I'll pass with this one. So yeah, I think that's definitely all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Bye.